misunderstand the rules on local connection, so let me explain it to them. The changes made in November 2022, they only prevent a Scottish local authority from referring a homeless household to another Scottish local authority in which they have a local connection. And this was praised as giving homeless households the choice that anybody else would expect. The change did not alter local connection rules for refugee households, and as things stand, there is nothing preventing a Scottish local authority from referring a refugee homeless household back to parts of England and Wales in which they have a local connection. Now, there are pressures on our housing system, Presiding Officer, driven not least by pressures on households in our economy after years of Conservative chaos in Whitehall. The truth is that Mr Findlay's party allowed enormous asylum backlogs to build up, whilst creating a hotels policy which allows people to languish. Now a Labour government is continuing to move through these applications far too quickly and without proper provision for settlement. In particular, I appeal to the UK Labour government to implement proper move-on periods which do not create homeless refugees, and for the process to be properly funded. I want to turn in closing to reflect on what has led us here, to this right-wing nonsense finding itself in our national parliament for the second time in a month, to mistruths in social media read by thousands before we have the chance to correct them, to politicians, journalists, institutions repeating and thereby normalising unfounded suspicion, fear and hatred that should never be normalised. This is all happening to the extent now that what we once knew as bigotry is now defended as free speech. Well, the SNP know what it is, Presiding Officer. We recognise what it is. We will call it what it is. It is prejudice, it is intolerance, Presiding Officer, it is racism. It is all of these things. It is all of these things because it has no basis whatsoever in fact.